Alright guys, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I want to talk about Bitcoin reaching $1 million per coin, because you guys have to understand that will happen one day. Okay, whether you're ready or not, whether you like it or not, okay, Bitcoin is going to be reaching $1 million per coin. Okay, I have mentioned this many times, okay, throughout my videos for the past few months and years. Okay, ever since I started, this YouTube channel, I told you guys to simply accumulate a full Bitcoin. And of course, this is not financial advice, but I truly do believe if you simply accumulate a full Bitcoin, you will simply, okay, become a millionaire just by owning a full Bitcoin, one Bitcoin. And I do believe owning a full Bitcoin will be extremely rare in the future, guys. Okay, today, yes, it's sort of rare seeing someone owning a full Bitcoin, but understand, guys, when Bitcoin does reach $1 million and beyond, seeing someone owning a full Bitcoin by that time when Bitcoin is at $1 million plus, it's going to be extremely rare. Okay, please understand that, guys. Okay, it's going to be so much more harder for the average person to accumulate, okay, a full Bitcoin, right? This is why I've been telling guys, okay, for the past few weeks, few months, few years, like I said, ever since I started this channel back early 2022, I've been telling guys to, accumulate a full Bitcoin now before it's actually too late, because I do believe, okay, that when Bitcoin is at $1 million, it's going to be so much more harder for the average person to accumulate a full Bitcoin at that time. Okay, understand that versus right now. Okay, I get it. Bitcoin right now is just above 100K, but it is still not too late to buy Bitcoin. Okay, it really is. Okay, even if Bitcoin is at $1 million, I still believe, call me crazy, but personally, I still believe it is not still too late to buy Bitcoin. Okay, even if Bitcoin is at $1 million, but understand it's going to be so much more harder to, stack stats, okay, to even accumulate 10% of a Bitcoin, right, which is 0.1, or even 0.01 Bitcoin, which is 1% of a Bitcoin. Okay, when Bitcoin is at $1 million, it's going to be so much more harder to stack Satoshis versus right now. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So yeah, in today's video, guys, I want to talk about why personally I believe Bitcoin will be reaching $1 million per coin one day, and why, okay, other people out there in the Bitcoin space believe, okay, the big names out there, okay, believe that Bitcoin will be reaching $1 million per coin in less than 10 years time. Okay, a fair few of them are saying in the year 2030 we're gonna be seeing Bitcoin at $1 million per coin. So let's talk about it, guys. Okay, so the Bitcoin price right now, guys, okay, $107,000. Okay, $107,500. So Bitcoin, okay, as we all know, a couple of days ago, did in fact reach a new all-time high. Okay, it went as high as how high did it go? Okay, let's see here. It went as high as $111,000. I believe at one point it did reach 112. So yeah, that was a couple of days ago. Okay, and ever since then, Bitcoin has dropped slightly. Now it's back below 110. Right, still a great time to simply accumulate Bitcoin, guys, in my opinion. Okay, so understand, right, in the next, few years down the road, we can potentially see huge gains, guys. Okay, remember, right now we are in fact in a bull market, and I told you guys I do believe Bitcoin is going to be reaching 150, 180 to even $200,000 and beyond. Now, I've been seeing a lot of predictions recently. Okay, people are predicting that we could potentially see a super cycle, and when we do see a super cycle happening, Bitcoin can reach 250, right, 300K, 400K, 500K. That's what people are in fact saying. Okay, a fair few of them are saying that, right? And it is possible that, yes, we can see Bitcoin reaching 200K. I do believe personally, right, that we will see Bitcoin reaching at least 150 to 200K during this bull market, maybe even just slightly higher than 200K, 230, 240, even potentially 250, maybe even 300K. It is possible, guys, right? But Bitcoin reaching 400K to 500K, I don't know about that, okay? But understand, okay, everyone that is buying Bitcoin right now, understand that it is not too late. Okay, it doesn't matter if you buy Bitcoin, at 100K right now, or if you bought Bitcoin at 90K or 80K. It really doesn't matter, because understand, guys, okay, Bitcoin will be reaching $1 million. And you won't care if you bought Bitcoin below 100K or above 100K. Okay, it doesn't matter, guys. Okay, we are here for long term. Please understand that. I mean, a lot of us understand that. Okay, and if you look at the, these Bitcoin addresses, and whatnot, right? A lot of these Bitcoins are not moving. Okay, people are simply understanding why we should be, hodling Bitcoin, why we should be, holding Bitcoin for long term. And it's not just people out there. We are seeing a lot of, adoption happening right now for Bitcoin, guys. Okay, a lot of adoption is happening for Bitcoin. We are seeing governments, countries, states, companies, institutions, all adopting Bitcoin. Okay, they are simply buying and holding Bitcoin. They understand, okay, that Bitcoin is truly a safe haven, right? It really, really is, guys. It's a safe net, right? It has store value, and most importantly, it's a hedge against inflation. Yes, Bitcoin short term, it is volatile, but long term, it is always going up, right? It is always reaching new highs, guys. Okay, it is always beating inflation, right? Long term, not short term, but long term. Okay, yes, Bitcoin is still very, very volatile. Okay, I get that, but I really do believe that in the future, Bitcoin is going to be less volatile. Okay, but yes, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you're buying Bitcoin at below 100K or even just above 100K right now, it doesn't matter, because when Bitcoin reaches $1 million, you wouldn't care. Okay, whether you bought Bitcoin at 100K or below it. Okay, it really doesn't matter, guys. So that's why I truly do believe it's still, a great time right now to accumulate Bitcoin, just to simply DCA, guys. Okay, remember, we are here for long term. Okay, you should be stacking Bitcoin for a lifetime. You shouldn't be stopping. You should be doing it for a lifetime. Okay, honestly, you should be. Okay, and you will become very, very wealthy, guys. Okay, even if, let's just say, right, I've been telling us to accumulate full Bitcoin. Even if you reach that goal of accumulating a full Bitcoin, don't stop. Keep stacking stats. Okay, don't stop, guys. So, as we know, people like Michael Saylor, okay, he has said here, Bitcoin may hit $1 million before financial advisors approve. Okay, so he even posted about this, okay, at the beginning of this month in May, right? So a couple of weeks ago, he posted this saying, by the time your financial advisor says it's okay to buy Bitcoin, it will cost $1 million. When they say it's a good idea, it will be $10 million. Okay, and that's true, because if you ask any financial advisor out there right now, okay, whether you should invest or buy Bitcoin, they would say, okay, it is risky. But honestly, I think it's the complete opposite. Owning zero Bitcoin is a risk. So understand, guys, it is not a risk to own Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is. It's actually the complete opposite. But a lot of these financial advisors right now, you can go to any of them. Okay, personally, I don't have a financial advisor. I never even spoke to one, but I know 100%, okay, for a fact that if I did ask any financial advisor as of right now, and I asked them, should I buy Bitcoin? You think it's a good idea? They would say it's risky. Okay, that's what they would say. But understand, right, what Michael Saylor is saying here. Okay, it will cost you $1 million, right? When they say it's okay to buy Bitcoin. Okay, even when they say it's a good idea, it'll be $10 million per Bitcoin. Like I said, for the average person, when Bitcoin is at $1 million or millions of dollars per coin, right, it's going to be so much more harder to, accumulate Satoshis. Okay, please understand that, guys. Okay, so that's what he's saying here. And we know Michael Saylor has predicted the Bitcoin price prediction long term, right? We are talking 2045 here. Okay, so he predicted this last year in 2024. Okay, we have all seen this. Okay, and he's saying that by the year 2045, just look at this. Okay, this is crazy. The bear case, right? $3 million per Bitcoin. $3 million. Just think about that. Not $1 million. Okay, three, guys. So think about it. If you own a full Bitcoin by the year 2045, you will be very, very wealthy, guys. Okay, now look at this, the base case, $13 million. $13 million is the Bitcoin base case, guys. $13 million per Bitcoin by the year 2045. Just think about that, guys. Just think about it. Right now, look at the bull case, $49 million. That is crazy. $49 million. I am telling us this right now. If you simply just own a full Bitcoin, please, even right now, if you're watching this video right now and you simply, own a full Bitcoin or, 2 Bitcoins, 3 Bitcoins, 5 Bitcoins, right? Whatever it may be, please just keep at least one full Bitcoin. Okay, you can do whatever with the rest, okay, of your Bitcoins, okay, because I believe, there's nothing wrong with taking profits and whatnot, but I truly do believe you guys should be holding majority of your Bitcoins for long term. And that's personally what I am doing, guys. Honestly, okay, this is the truth. I've been accumulating into Bitcoin for the past almost 5 years now. Okay, it's coming up to 5 years, guys. Right, it's been over 4 years since I've accumulated into Bitcoin, which is crazy to think about, right? And I promise you guys, I've just been simply investing. I've just been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, and I have not stopped since. Okay, I haven't stopped since. I promise you guys that, right? I started from early of 2021 all the way to now, and I have not stopped dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Okay, it's coming up to 5 years now, guys, okay, which is crazy, right? And I promise you guys, I have not sold even 1% of Bitcoins. I never sold any of my Bitcoins, not even a small amount. I've just been simply buying and holding Bitcoin. Okay, and let me tell you, I am up a lot. And I know down in the future, it's going to change my life. And that goes for the rest of us that are simply buying and holding Bitcoin, that understand where Bitcoin is heading in the future, guys. So understand, it is very, very possible that yes, okay, we'll see Bitcoin being worth millions of dollars. Either way, whether it's $3 million, $13 million, $49 million, by the year 2045, we're going to see Bitcoin worth millions of dollars. Okay, understand that, guys, right? This is amazing to see. Now, it's not just Michael Saylor, also someone like Cathie Wood, okay, which is the CEO, okay, the founder of ARK Invest, okay, and she has predicted here by the year 2030, pretty much, okay, the year 2030, we're going to see Bitcoin over $1 million, pretty much $1.5 million, okay. Now, that's the bull case. The bear case, she is saying $258,000. Okay, I believe by the year 2030, Bitcoin's going to be much, much higher than that. Okay, I don't think we're going to see Bitcoin at, $258,000. Now, the base case, she is saying here $682,000. That's possible. Okay, by the year 2030, yes, that is very, very possible. That the base case, we're going to see Bitcoin over 600K, almost 700K. That is very, very possible, or even 800K, close to $1 million, right? But the bull case, 1.5 mil. Okay, very, very possible, guys. Okay, so a lot of the big names out there, okay, people that are in the Bitcoin space, they are predicting that yes, we're going to see Bitcoin at $1 million by the year pretty much 2030, which is going to be in the next bull market. Okay, so that being said, guys, I hope you guys are simply accumulating into Bitcoin right now. This is truly the best time to accumulate. And of course, guys, this is not financial advice. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you guys actually truly think we're going to see Bitcoin reaching $1 million? Personally, I do believe it's 100% going to be reaching $1 million. We're seeing a lot of adoption right now. Okay, a lot of adoption is happening for Bitcoin. We saw the Bitcoin ETFs. We saw the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, which is massive. Okay, and understand Bitcoin has a max supply. So understand, okay, low supply, high demand. Over time, Bitcoin will rise. When something is limited, the price tends to rise. And that's what Bitcoin is, and it's been rising. 10 years ago, no one knew Bitcoin would be worth over 100K, over 6 figs 10 years ago, right? So imagine where Bitcoin will be in the next 10 years. Personally, I think it's going to be over $1 million. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.